You know that the verb after will is going to be verb 1 and be going to be if it's is or are or am. Is, are, or am. I am. According to the subject, I'm going to choose the verb to be. If it's I, I'm going to use am. If it's they, then I'm going to use are. If it's she, I'm going to use is. Okay? So as you can see, are going to have. But the negative form of will, please, Ola, I need you to pay attention. The negative form of will is want. Want with the apostrophe. The negative form of the be going to, I'm going to add not to the what? To the helping verb. Are, is, or am. I am not going to. And she is not going to. Okay? Right. How to form a question? Please, Ola, if you have a question, write it in the chat or stop me and say, teacher, I don't understand. Right. How I'm going to form a question in the future? The question here, will people eat artificial food? The original question, ouch. Sorry, the original sentence is, just a minute. Will people eat artificial food? The original sentence is, people will eat artificial food. How did he form the question? By switching will and people. Will people eat artificial food? Okay, turn on your mics if you have a question, or just make your mics turn on, so whenever you have a question you just ask. Type, are we going to travel to other planets? The original sentence is, we are going to travel to other planets. What did he do to make the question? Just switching. Are we going to travel to other planets? Okay.
Okay.
Also you have to be familiar with يعني اللي هو الفورم المختصر ل I will. الفورم المختصر هو I'll. I will. هذه هي أصلها. الفورم المختصر I'll, the apostrophe. Okay. طيب, here he's saying that will and going to, and that is I'm going to use will with the meaning. I'm going to use will if I mean something that I'm not sure with, maybe, probably. While be going to, I use it when I have plans, I decided where I'm going or what I'm doing. Okay, right, let's move on. Please, Ola, please stop me if you don't understand or if I'm talking too fast. طيب. Then we have the future progressive. دائما مثل ما قلت لك أي شيء به progressive يعني ing. ing, and you need to remember the name of the grammar. طيب, what is the future progressive? It is subject plus will. You will find it in your notebook. Subject plus will plus be plus the present participle. The present participle هو نفسه verb with ing. يعني اكتب عندك في الكتاب في الأعلى اكتبي verb with ing حتى لا تقولي طب إيش يعني present participle. خلاص, present participle يعني verb with ing. Okay, so will, be, and then verb with ing. What do I mean when I use the future progressive? I mean that some action in the future is going to continue and develop. شيء سيتطور. Okay, طيب. Affirmative here, for example, I will say, I will be swimming tomorrow. I will be relaxing. You see, I, subject, will, as you can see, and then be, relaxing, and then I'm going to continue. I'm going to be living. I'm going to be working. Okay, and the same thing when you ask a question, you just switch between you and will and are and they. طيب, teacher, how is this question is going to be in the exam? For example, I will say she will be next week. Okay, so A is and B is C is. Which one is the correct one? Which one?
I think A.
B.
A.
Yes, it is A. Why يا جنى اخترتي B؟ لا نحتاج نحن إلى is. خلاص أنا I already فقط أحتاج فعل واحد اللي هو present participle verb with ing. That's why I'm going to choose she will be traveling. لن أقول she will be is traveling. No. She will be traveling. هؤلاء clear?
Yes.
Yes.
All of you? All of you? Rima,
Yes.
are you with us? عائشة, فرح, ليان, وهنا, Faye, are you with me?
نعم.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Please stop me if you have a question. طيب. Then we have don't forget here the real talk, this box. We have certainly, which means he used to say yes. No kidding, to express surprise, in this case pleasant surprise. No kidding أما أحيانا تكون pleasant surprise يعني good surprise or a bad surprise. But in general, no kidding means surprise. Okay, let's move on to here we have vocabulary and their meaning, the meaning of bobby pin, the meaning of vault, the meaning of withstand, witness, gather. طيب. Then we have this grammar, which is about present simple and present progressive. I think we all know those grammar. We've taken them many times. Just to remind you, if the present simple, in the present simple, if it was singular, if it was singular, then I'm going to have what? To have verb and then, subject plus verb with S. For example, she works. Farah studies. You see? Present simple. طيب ما الذي يدل أن هذه الجملة لازم تكون with S present simple? For example, I will say she every day. And A is work. And B is works. And C is working. Which one is the correct one?
B.
B works. Why? Because singular and present simple. Singular and present simple يعني verb with S. طيب, we have the present progressive. If I said she at the moment, which one now is going to be the correct one?
It's working.
Work.
It's working.
Yes, very good, excellent, is working. لأنه at the moment means what? Means right now. At the moment means now. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Now, sometimes here, as you can see, sometimes, I use the present progressive, but I mean not something happening now. No, I mean something happening in the future. So, for example, I will say, blank, this week. So I will say A is traveling, B travel, and C travels, and D maybe travel. Which one do you think is the correct one?
C.
Yes, is traveling. A. Though I said this week, or maybe I would say next week, here I use the present progressive because I mean something in the future. Clear?
Yes.
Right. The next thing that we have, time expressions for the future. How do you know that this sentence in the future? When you have tomorrow, when you have next week, next month. those things remind you that this sentence is in the future. طيب, how to make and respond suggestion. When someone makes suggestion, how you respond to them or how you make suggestion. For example, let's look, and then you will answer we can't, or great idea, or why not, that sounds great, or how about when you make suggestion, or why don't we. طيب, how the question is going to be in the exam يا أولى. I'm going to say, for example, student A say, change the color. Student B will say, so your answer will be, which one you think is the correct answer?
A.
Yes, very good. I can't. Why? Because he complete his answer by saying, I have an exam. So do you think that someone who has an exam will go out? No, he will not. So we will choose I can't. Very good. Thank you, Jana. طيب, now let's move on. Here we have information questions, how you answer information questions with what, where, and how. I think those are very easy and we don't need them. Just remember the note that when I use probably and when I use maybe, I use it to express that I have doubt or uncertainly. Yani I'm not sure about something, then I'm going to use uncertainly. Sorry, I'm going to use probably or maybe. My God. Okay. Then we move on to the tag questions. Remember the tag question? When we said that if this the sentence in the question is affirmative, then the question is going to be negative. If the sentence is negative, then the question is going to be affirmative. طيب, how it's going to be in the exam? I can say, for example, Sarah is a great student. What is your tag question? Sarah is a great student.
Is not she?
Yes, isn't she? Very good. Now, what did Faye do? She what? We have Sarah. Sarah is a name of a girl. That's why I'm going to use she. ما أقدر أقول isn't Sarah. No, I have to refer to the noun to a pronoun. لازم أستخدم ضمير في التاج question. من أين حصلنا على is? We have already is. I just added not because the sentence here is affirmative and I have to make my question negative. طيب, again, if I said she plays outside, what is your tag question? No, not is. remember لما يكون عندي main verb.
Did?
No, من أين حصلتي على did؟ plays يعني present simple، فلن نستطيع أن نستخدم did. طيب, remember يا أولى عندما قلنا ولا aren't يا جنى. Remember when we had the auxiliary verbs? Remember?
Doesn't she?
Yes, doesn't she. من أين أنا حصلت على does؟ لما يكون عندي main verb ماذا يعني main verb؟ يعني فعل أساسي. plays, study, work، هذه أفعال أساسية. أنا ما عندي زي ما قلنا سارة is a great student، ما عندي is helping verb وخلاص سهلة علي. لا، عندي فعل أساسي. So what I'm going to do I'm going to use does. Doesn't she. بدل play does. طب من أين أنا حصلت على does؟ لأنه she singular. لماذا she؟ لأنه do تأتي. do لو كانت they أو we أو I أو you. Write it down please in your book. Please أولى. لكن does comes with what? Comes with she, he, it, or one name. طيب did comes to all of them. كلها did. لكن did only in the past. Okay? While those are in the present. كلها do و does كلها في present. Clear أولى؟
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. طيب one example so I can make sure. طبعا التاج questions يا أولى لها quizzes كثيرة في المواقع. كثيرة. So لو حسيتي إنك confused لو حسيتي إنك not focused on this grammar مباشرة خذي quiz. لازم تعرفي هل أنت فهمتيها جيدا أم لا. Okay. طيب لو مثلا قلت لك the students study hard. What is your tag question?
Don't.
Huh?
Don't.
Yes, don't what?
Don't they?
Yes, very good. Thank you Faye. Thank you Jana. Don't they. من أين أنا حصلت على they؟ أول شيء don't من أين حصلت عليها؟ لأنه عندي study في البريزنت. إذا مباشرة أستخدم ماذا؟ don't. لماذا أيضا استخدمت don't؟ أيضا لأنها جمع. Yes, plural. Very good Jana. Students with S. You see? That's why I will say don't they. وأضفت not لأن الجملة affirmative. Okay? Easy?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
الحمد لله. طيب. Now let's move on to Unit 4. Unit 4. By the way, the expansion units are not with you. طيب. Move on to Unit 4. The first grammar that we have is the passive. Remember the passive اللي قلنا إنه ممكن يكون كأنه فعل مبني للمجهول. طيب. The passive we can say for example الباسف لازم تعرفي شيء واحد إنه الجملة أنا عندي نوعين. عندي active كتبنا في الدفتر. عندي active sentence طيب and passive sentence. طيب الأكتف أحولها لباسف. طيب لو الأكتف كانت past أو past simple or present simple or present perfect أو future لازم it's going to be the same here. لازم نفس الزمن لازم. Okay. طيب how it's going to be in the exam this grammar? It's going to be, for example, I will write active sentence is she wrote the lesson. يلا الباسف the lesson written by what?
Her.
Yes, very good رماز by her. طيب خلاص يوجد هنا one blank. Whether you're going to write is or was or where or maybe are. What do you think?
Was.
Yes, was. Very good. How did you know it was? How?
Wasn't it? Isn't the past?
Yes, the active sentence is in the past. Wrote is a verb in the past. So you're going to write what? Was. طب لو أنا لم أحضر لك الأكتف sentence أنا مسحتها. Okay. خلاص مباشرة أعطيتك الجملة. قلت لك the lesson written by her. But yesterday. What is the correct answer?
C.
The lesson, one lesson. Yes. Yes, Jana, was. Still,
B.
because I used what? Yesterday, Ula.
No, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday, still in the past. لكن كتبت لك ماذا؟ yesterday. بدل ما أكتب لك الأكتف sentence وكيف كان شكلها، فقط كتبت yesterday. خلاص مباشرة أنت تفهمين إن الجملة في الماضي. يعني helping verb هنا لازم يكون في الماضي. وماضي ماذا؟ singular, because it's the lesson. لو كان the lessons, then what is the correct answer?
C.
Yes. Where? Where? لو كان ماذا؟ The lessons. Okay. One example also. طيب لو قلت the boys, no, the men have helped, oh no, the men, let's say, have been by the boys. Right. A have helped, B have been helped, and C has helped. What do you think the correct answer? A, B, or C?
C.
C.
طيب pay attention أولى pay attention. أنا قلت by the boys. by شيء واحد نستخدمها active sentence ولا passive؟ active sentence or passive؟ by دائما استخدمها في ماذا أولى؟ استخدمها في الباسيف. he studied and or he written or the lesson is written by her. the dinner is cooked by my mother. طيب خلاص أنا الآن عرفت إن الآن المفروض الجملة باسيف. هذا number one. number two لما تكون الجملة present perfect لازم في شكلها في الباسيف يكون يوجد ما هذا؟ Yes, been. لازم. Present perfect in the passive form يعني been. So the correct answer is have been helped. Yes.
B.
Again, لماذا اخترت هذا الجواب؟ لماذا لم أختر present perfect عادية active sentence؟ هذه ال present perfect ترى هذه ال present perfect حقت الجملة العادية اللي هو active sentence. لكن أنا لا، أنا عرفت إنه جملتي passive. يعني يوجد by the boys. اوكي خلاص انا عرفت انها بس مستحيل تكون هذه الجمله. هذا اصلها انه the boys have helped the men. هذا اصل الجمله. طيب لكن هذا لو كانت active. لكن جملتي passive then I'm going to say have been helped. ها وصلت. clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Then let's move on to the comparative and superlative form. Comparative when I compare between two people. Superlative someone who is the best. Like it's a very easy grammar. Just know that how we choose, we have in the comparative form عندي form أول وform ثاني. Superlative form أول وform ثاني. Okay? طيب how I'm going to choose between the two forms in the comparative form? According to the adjective. According to the adjective. If the adjective was short adjective like clean, tall, short, cheap, I'm going to add er. It is cleaner. This room is cleaner than the other room. طيب لو كان long adjective like expensive, dangerous, beautiful, those are what? Long adjective. لا أستطيع أن أضيف لها حروف زائدة، هي already long، ما أقدر أضيف لها ER. Then I'm going to add one word which is more. More expensive, more beautiful, more dangerous. طيب لما يكون أيضا عندي في superlative form لما يكون الadjective short برضو ما زلت سأزيد أحرف est. The cleanest, the tallest, the shortest, the cheapest. رأيتي؟ لأنه already الadjective صغير، أقدر أضيف له ER، أقدر أضيف له est. أيضا the, don't forget the. While when I have a long adjective I'm going to add أيضا أضيف لها est. No, because خلاص هي already long، ما أقدر أضيف لها برضو أحرف زيادة. ماذا أفعل؟ I'm going to say the most expensive. I'm going to add two words. الشيء common between long and short adjective in the superlative form is that I'm going to add the cleanest, the most expensive. Okay.
Okay.
هقولها clear.
Yes.
Yes.
الحمد لله. طيب then I have الحمد لله. Then I have as and as. If I'm not going to compare between two things, or I'm going to say that these two things are in the same way, I'm going to use as and as. As and as أنا لا يهمني. Adjective short, adjective long لا يهمني. As, adjective and then as. Simply. And sometimes I'm going to say that they are not in the same way. Not in the same way. I'm going simply to say not as adjective as. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
طيب يعني
هلا
عشان تيجي مع المقارنة كمان زي اللي فوق
صوتك بعيد يا في.
كده في مصر تيجي زي يعني تيجي مع المقارنة زي اللي فوق.
في المقارنة نعم، هي أنا مو إني أقارن، أنا أريد أن أقول إنهم هم نفس الشيء، يعني كأني أقارن لكنهم أقول هم نفس الشيء. يعني مثلا أقول my room is as clean as your room. أنا الحين قارنت ما بين غرفتي وغرفتك، قارنت بينهم لكن قلت إنهم هم نفس الشيء. في أي صفة؟ في الكلين. as clean as your room. ها clear في؟ الحمد لله. طيب then you have those verbs looks, smell, sound, taste, with, like. هذا التمرين تجدينه أوضح شيء في أو هذه القاعدة في هذا التمرين. Do you remember exercise E? When we said this new doorbell، هذا التمرين يعتمد على فهمك للجملة. doorbell يعني جرس، إذا الجرس أي فعل يعني يناسبه sound, right؟ لأني أسمعه. So this doorbell sounds. لماذا أنا أضفت اس هنا لو رأيتم في الجواب؟ لأنه doorbell واحد singular. طيب for example a businessman with that new haircut، إذا هذا متعلق بماذا؟ بشكل. Then I'm going to use look like. Okay. طيب fragrance, perfumes, roses, I'm going to use what?
smell.
Yes, I'm going to use smell. Yes, that is correct. If it was a restaurant and food and stuff like that, it's related to taste. Okay. Sometimes pay attention that like the doorbell or anything. For example, this dress or مثلا she looks like a princess. طيب أنا وصفت واحدة لكني أنا اخترت look أضفت لها اس. لماذا؟ لأنها she singular and the sentence يعني طبعا راح تكون in the present دائما، فتأكدي إنه تضيفي لها اس لو احتاجت. she looks. Clear؟
Yes.
الحمد لله. You have a class now, right? لديكم حصة الآن أولى؟
Yes.
طيب. Then you have what are you up to, what on earth. Okay. Those vocabulary inconceivable, limited, impractical لا تنسوها and the meaning of them. لازم تعرفي معناها حتى عندما تكون في جملة تجاوبي عليها. هنا the this and that, these and those. Remember الكلاس تبع أول أمس؟ فقط عندما يعني يكون شيء I point to it, if it's singular this and if it's near me this and that. I think it's very clear. طيب. Then we have imperative. Imperative يعني فعل أمر. So imperative لا يهم I'm talking to a woman, to a boy, to anyone or a group of people or one person. I'm going to use the same thing. طيب. طيب. Then we have indefinite لما يكون الشيء نكرة. For your information احفظي يا أولى the vowels. الفاولز هي الأحرف الوحيدة التي تأتي مع an. بقية الأحرف يعني سهلي على نفسك احفظي الفاولز. هذه فقط تأتي مع an. غيرها مباشرة أنت ستختارين طيب. clear. بعدها عندنا possessive adjective, possessive pronouns and whose للملكية, one and ones, two and enough. هذه بالأمس شرحناها، فأتوقع أن صعب أخذ وقت حصة معلماتكم. You will find it هذا آخر شيء طبعا. You will find it في مدرستي في بيتي. أفتح الفيديو تجدين شرح درسنا دي فقط هذه الجزئية. أهم شيء نحن شرحنا الوحدة الثالثة، هي كانت يعني ممكن نسيناها يعني قليلا، فهي أهم شيء. طيب. Let me take the attendance.
معلمة،
هلا حبيبي.
الاختبار في الوحدة الثالثة والرابعة.
صح.
شكرا.
طيب. Who is here? أنهال, are you here أنهال?
Yes.
جنى is here, جود is here, الجوري، ديما، رماز، عائشة القرني. عائشة القرني are you here? She's absent. عائشة القازنلي
موجودة.
غلا.
لا.
يس غلا موجودة. فرح المحيسن. فرح زيتوني.
نعم.
فرح وليد. Yes, she's here. Faye is here. Layan is here and Hannah is here. Okay, we're done. Have a nice day. Oh, have a nice weekend. And good luck. Please, Ola, if you have a question, please ask me in the group, please. Okay, bye-bye.
باي.
Have a nice weekend.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.